In a village not far from the Volta River, where the evening drums echoed across the farms and palm trees bent gently to the harmattan winds, lived a young girl named Makafui. Makafui's mother had once been known in the village as a woman of wisdom and patience. Before she passed away, she told her daughter something the elders always say: "A good heart walks quietly, but one day the whole village will hear its footsteps." After her mother died, Makafui was left in the care of her stepmother and two stepsisters. They were not kind to her. While they wore bright cloth and beads to festivals, Makafui woke before sunrise to fetch water, pound fufu, sweep the compound, and tend the goats. But Makafui never complained. She listened to the stories of the old women by the fire. She respected the elders. She greeted everyone properly in the village. People began to notice. And in the palace of the kingdom, the king had begun searching for a woman of good character who could one day stand beside his son, the prince, and become a queen who understood the people. The king believed something many had forgotten. A queen must know the life of ordinary people. So the palace announced a great gathering. Not a ball like in foreign lands, but a royal durbar, where people from many villages would come with music, dance, and offerings. Every household prepared. Makafui wanted to attend, but her stepmother laughed. "You, a girl who smells of smoke and farm dust? Stay here." On the morning of the durbar, Makafui helped prepare her stepsisters. She washed their cloth, polished their beads, and watched them leave. When they were gone, the old woman who lived near the baobab tree called her. This woman was known in the village for her deep understanding of tradition and herbal wisdom. She said, "Makafui, kindness is a seed. Today it will grow." The woman gave Makafui a clean woven cloth, simple but beautiful, and a pair of handcrafted leather slippers made by a respected village cobbler. "These are not magic," the old woman said. "They only reveal what is already in you." Makafui went to the durbar. When she arrived, the drum slowed. Not because she was dressed like royalty, but because she walked with dignity. She greeted the elders first. She helped a child who had fallen. She carried water for an old man. The prince noticed. Not her beauty first, but her character. They spoke. And for the first time that day, Makafui laughed freely. But as the sun began to set and the drums grew louder, Makafui remembered her stepmother's warning. She hurried away from the gathering. While crossing the courtyard stones, one of her leather slippers slipped off and was left behind. She did not notice. The prince found it. Now in this kingdom, elders believe something important. A person's path is known by their footprints. The prince did not search for the most beautiful girl. He searched for the girl whose actions the villagers spoke about. Days passed. The prince traveled from village to village, asking elders, "Who is the girl who helps others before herself?" Eventually, the stories led him to Makafui's village. When he arrived, the stepmother pushed her daughters forward, claiming the slipper belonged to them. But the elders were there. And elders do not forget truth. They called Makafui from behind the house, where she was grinding pepper. When she came forward, the entire courtyard grew quiet. The slipper fit, not just her foot, but the story everyone had already heard about her. The prince smiled. But more importantly, the elders nodded. Makafui did not become respected because of a slipper. She became respected because of the life she had already lived. And so Makafui, the girl who once swept the compound at dawn, later walked beside the prince, not just as a bride, but as a future queen who understood the people. And in the village, parents began telling their children, kindness may walk slowly, but one day it arrives at the palace.